going on, everybody? It's JTGFX, Instagram handle JTG_FX. Follow me, like my shit. Hit me up if you want any questions. I'm more than happy to help you guys. So what we're gonna talk about today is moving averages and how to trade them. So what I'm gonna show you guys today is a crossover of two different moving averages that I discovered a long time ago, from a mutual friend. I've never met him in person, but we were in a trading chat group. And give credit where credit's due. He, gave me the keys to the Lambo, the keys to the Mercedes with the MA moving averages. I've used plenty of different in the past, different um, lengths, EMAs, SMA, DMAs. I've tried them all. And this crossover is definitely the best one, hands down. It's clean and it's effective. So let's go into it now. We'll try to keep this video short so I don't have to bore you guys, because this is doesn't need to be that long. You guys can Google search what an SMA, simple moving average, is, and Google search EMA, exponential moving average. Those are the two averages we're going to be using today, and you'll get a detailed explanation on what the difference between the two is, but I'll give you a brief description. Simple moving averages, simple SMA is a little bit, it's a lagging average, so it's based off of previous price, which is what a moving average is. An exponential moving average is more sensitive to current price. So that is the difference between the two. So let's get started with part two of building the foundation, building your foundation in your trading. So let's start here. So I'm going to click studies, edit studies, and we're going to see here simple moving average. Length is 50. So if you use TOS, boom, click the gear icon, change the length to 50, pick your color. Colorblind, so I think that looks like green, so I selected green. And the EMA, moving exponential, set to 14 in length, and I picked white to keep it simple for me. So, all right, that's how it is. So let's look here. So the basis on this, so this is how it works. If the 14 crosses above the 50, it's a long, okay? Which you can see right here. Let me, yeah, it's already highlighted anyways. So, oh great, my dock is up now. All right, so let's look. Okay, so as you can see, right here we see a motherfucker. Let's fix that. Boom. So right here, Jesus. All right. I'm gonna minimize this actually because my dock appeared on my external monitor, and we don't got time for that, man. We don't got time for that. So let's see. Where was I? I guess we could use any explanation. All right, right here. Let's see. My fibs work? Nothing works. Wonder why that's happening. Guess we have some technical difficulties. It's always something, right? Jesus. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. All right. Let's go back to the 15-minute where we were going to talk. So let's keep this video short, nice, and sweet. So let's take a look here. So the basis is the 14 goes above the 50, it's a long. If the 14 goes below the 50, it's a short. So let's see here. We'll see a good example on the 15-minute time frame. We see a crossover here. The 14 goes above the 50. We see what happens next. Long, long. So what you could do, cross happens. Wait for the pullback. Boom. Buy, go long, and then gather the profits. All right, let's see here. Let's see another good example. You can see it almost wanted to cross, no go. It did cross there. You see, it did cross there. It opened up here. You see a lot of space. Boom, pull back, short, boom. Let's go a little bit more. This is a good one. See the crossover there, 50 MA, 50 SMA is above the 14 EMA. Good gap in between. That's beautiful. The more of a gap you see once they cross over, that's even better. Boom. You see the gap? Boom. It's a nice short down. It's a nice short. Now this is on a 15-minute time frame, so these are quick plays. Um, these are very quick plays on the 15-minute time frame. So let's go to a higher time frame, like a 4 hour, because the 4 hour is going to be more pronounced. All right. So what we see here, the 4 hours is going to be a lot more heavy. So each candle represents a 4 hour time frame. We see the cross here. All right. We see the 50 SMA above the 14 EMA with a pretty big gap, and you see what happens. Short all the way down. Crossover happens here. When the crossover happens, that's actually when it's the weakest uh, signal. So depends on risk versus ratio, risk versus reward. But this is actually, once that crossover happens, that's actually the weakest point. So what we wait is we see cross, we wait for the pullback, the retest, pullback, short, boom, down. Let's say still see a large gap, boom, short, pullback, not a great enough pullback for me to have hopped in. I might have missed that. I would have missed that if I was in the market. Boom, pullback, pretty deep retracement, boom, short. All right, and we see another one here followed by another massive drop. Now keep in mind this is on the, like I said, it's on the 4 hour time frame, so it's more pronounced. And let's see here, we see even more examples right there. Look at that long. Look at the size of that gap. That's a nice gap. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's look at the daily. Again, look at that. Whenever it crossed, with it's just beautiful. Works. It works. That's all I can say. Look at right here. Look at right here. We just have a cross. All right. V14 EMA is above the 50 SMA. So let's see what happens with EU now. Euro USD. We're in the month of January, January 4th or 5th, 2019. So let's see what happens. And this also works for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which what I want you guys to do is pull up a BTC chart, add these two moving indicators averages, and see when they crossed over, and see what happened after. Because as you can see on a weekly basis here, again cross. Look at how many look how many weeks of a short this is. Look how many weeks of a short this is. And the weekly takes a lot longer to change direction than a 5 minute, 15-minute hourly. So keep that in mind, guys. This is me checking out now, and I'll see you guys in part three. Part three, we're going to talk about another moving average, which is going to be one. And I feel as it's a very powerful moving average. I don't use it all the time. It's not always in my charts, but it is something definitely as a newbie or a developing trader you're going to want to dabble a little bit with. Just add it on your chart, see how you like it, because it is one of the most popular moving averages.